get dropped in this mob and watch everybody claw over. Who gets the collar?
What? I didn't know there were so many of us.
I didn't know we dressed so badly.
No, this is my 10th union contract, and I have never seen turnout like this.
Where's Booker? Says he gets nervous in a room full of cops.
He told me nauseous.
He kidnapped a pool table, and we're all supposed to meet him over the bar later and wait for the results.
What results? The vote isn't even going to be close.
Well, why should it be? The contract is bull. It's a total rollback.
Oh, come on, guys. Don't say that. We won in a couple of areas, didn't we?
There are seats in the back.
Harry, this is not going to be a good night for you.
We get...
I'm sorry, but inflation's over 5%. That 3% increase is nothing but a bone.
Hey, if you're looking for someone to defend the contract, Hoss, you're talking to the wrong man.
How can you vote to put us out of work?
Harry, tomorrow you, me, and about 600 others will wake up with a scratchy throat, temperature somewhere around 100. 3 days later, we got a new contract and we're going back to work.
I understand a sick out, but I'm already getting calls for picket duty. We mean to take this all the way.
Oh, quiet, guys. Here it is.
And to almost no one's surprise, the Association of Municipal Police voted an overwhelming 93% to reject the city's final contract offer. Union officials called it something else, an insult to the brotherhood of police.
Damn. How can we do this? I can't stand it.
Harry, will you relax? That's only their first final offer.
She's right. Any strike worth a damn has at least 5 final offers.
Where'd you hear that?
From Tommy, a resident negotiations observer.
How'd he get stuck with that gig anyway?
He didn't get stuck. He learned it from his father. You sign up as an observer during the negotiations, and you get the inside line on what's really going on.
So what's going on?
He wouldn't say. Oh, come on, Harry, don't sweat it. 3 days we'll be back at work ragging for some time off.
I wouldn't be so sure about those other final offers.
You know something we don't?
Well, he's management, isn't he?
I'm also a cop. I don't like this deal any better than the rest of you. The fact is, our budget's shrinking. I'm not sure management's got another offer to make. Headachy, scratchy throat. Temperature somewhere around 100? Oh, yeah. Yeah, sounds like the flu to me, too. Yeah, well, yeah, take a couple of aspirin, stay in bed. We'll see you in a couple of days. Right. Yeah, Fuller. Let me guess. Headachy, scratchy throat. Yeah, take a couple of aspirin.
Hey, Captain. It's just,
You rehearsing your nightclub act, Sal?
great acoustics in here, huh?
Yeah, I noticed.
So, Captain, what are you doing here?
So what does it look like?
Well, I thought you were on strike.
Yeah, well, I'm a captain, Sal. We're considered management, and we're not allowed to strike.
See, I don't get this, Captain. How could you be in the union and also be considered management?
Well, someone's got to protect the city.
So you're striking against yourself?
Don't think about it too hard, Sal. It'll just make you crazy.
Sort of like how the guy could be the grown-up version of the baby of the mother in Terminator.
Exactly.
You know, I never got that either, Captain.
Look, Sal, since there's no one here, this might be a good time to wax the floors. You think you could squeeze that in between encores?
Sure.
Headachy? Scratchy throat?
Yeah?
Did you just wake up? Doug, it's 10 o'clock.
No. I'm up. I'm up.
Well, did you read the paper?
Paper?
You guys really think you're gonna get away with this?
Oh, well, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. You see that bull they were trying to ram down our throats?
Look, Doug, I'm really worried about this. I mean, we can't exactly live on my salary alone, you know.
Oh, don't worry, Dodo. Everything will be fine.
I just think we should be careful about our spending. You know, cut back here and there. I mean, don't order out so much and try to fix some stuff around the house instead of paying someone.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Good. I left a list with some things on the kitchen table. I know I'd feel a lot better.
Yes, Dodo. Okay, Dodo. Anything you say. I don't know how long I can last. This is driving me crazy.
Harry, it's only been 45 minutes.
I can't afford to be out of work, Jude.
You can afford it more than any cop I know. You still have the first dime you ever made.
Yeah, but the money's for emergencies. I was saving it for a rainy day.
Believe me, Harry, it's raining.
You know, I wanted to do some investing this year.
In what? More yuppie toys?
My future.
The strike is your future.
That contract didn't sound that bad to me, Jude.
It was a slap in the face, Harry. We let them break us down now, there'll be no stopping it. They'll own us.
But if the strike goes on and on, we're gonna lose our jobs.
That's not gonna happen. We're police officers. We're highly trained specialists.
Oh, yeah? Try telling that to the air traffic controllers.
You say you've been here a half an hour. I gotta believe you, right?
Yeah, well, I just got a couple personal matters I gotta take care of. But you can put me on for a double shift next time.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. Who's that? It's Booker, right?
Yeah, Booker, Dennis.
Oh, yeah. Booker.
All right, thanks. I'll see you later.
Dennis.
Should you be doing this with the flu?
Go away, man. Stop taunting me. I told you I'm not going.
Come on, how can you turn down the batting cages? We'll belt a few, grab a couple burgers, hit a couple happy hours.
Only thing I'm gonna hit is the happy laundry.
I promise you, I'll have you back in plenty of time to do your laundry.
Look, leave me alone, man. Just go away. I said I'm not going.
Doug, the machine throws curveballs.
Curveballs?
Yeah, curveballs.
I like curveballs.
Come on, what are you worried about?
All right, I'll go. You happy? What am I worried about anyway, man? I got 12 sick days right here in my pocket. How many sick days you got?
79?
Nobody has 79 sick days.
I do. I'm golden until spring.
Thank you. These negotiators are going around in circles. I mean, you gotta talk to them like children.
Hanson, I hate to tell you this, but Barb Simcoe is one of the shrewdest negotiators in this business.
Shrewd. We had her on the ropes all afternoon.
Oh, we had old Barb on the ropes, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, you got her on the ropes. She's working on positioning.
Positioning.
Yes, getting you to compromise without you even knowing it. Like if I make you think you want one thing, when what you really want is something else entirely. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Okay. For example, Last night. Last night I wanted Mexican, right?
No, you wanted Italian.
No. I told you Italian because you were in a bad mood, and I knew if I said Mexican, we'd end up with burgers. So what do we have?
Mexican.
Mexican.
You take care of this.
I did that last night.
Yeah, I know, but I got something you want. Ride back to the office.
That's cute.
Neil, hurry up with them chicken wings. Would you relax? She's not gonna cut your head off for being a little late.
A little late? Mm-hmm. A little late 2 hours ago. Thank you. Sorry I yelled at you.
Johnny. Hey. Oh, running one of your personal errands?
Can I buy you a beer?
You already did. Shoot pool?
A little?
Yeah, like Paul Newman played a little. Come on. How about a bucket ball, huh?
$2 a ball.
Oh, yeah? That's what I love to hear. I remember when we struck in '76. I used to clean up at this table.
Weren't out carrying a sign?
Are you kidding? We had 5 guys, all from the 77th. One guy would show up each day, stand on line, and sign in the other 4. We'd each end up picketing 1 day a week.
Clever.
Best part was the contract. Expired during the baseball playoffs. Got to watch every single game on the tube. Yeah. I'll never forget the Yankees' 5th game against KC.
Chambliss, homer in the 9th.
Yeah, right. Who tied it up in the 8th?
George Brett.
Very good, kid.
I remember next year even better.
Bucky Dent.
So how come you're out walking the line now?
Because I grew up. I realized what being a cop meant to me.
Where have you been?
We went to the batting cage, and then the guys wanted to get some beer.
You forgot a few things on the list.
Well, you know, it's a long list. I got all strike to finish it.
That's not funny.
I got food. Chicken wings and meatballs, egg rolls, corn dog.
Bar food?
Well, you like bar food.
Yeah, like when I'm at a bar.
The city's striking police men and
Come on,
women
Dodo
rallying
boy,
for
please.
today, picketing the
I'll finish the
downtown
list tomorrow, okay?
Doug, don't you understand? I'm worried. You're on strike.
You don't have to be worried. I mean, it's not like the two sides aren't talking.
So there was nothing new in the union's proposal, no concessions?
Nothing. I have no idea what kind of games they're playing. The union assured us that considerable adjustments had been made. But all we got in there was rhetoric and grandstanding. And this city had better wake up to the potential crisis here. We have no more to give. The talks are over.
As a result of last night's failed negotiating efforts, management has rolled all sick pay into next year in an effort to force striking police officers back to work. The city, concerned with public safety, has rushed all recruits through the academy, pairing them with supervisory personnel to maintain a police presence.
Don't say it, Sal.
Captain, you look beautiful.
Hey. Didn't even have to have it altered.
You know, I realize this is none of my business, but speaking as a union man, should you actually be doing this?
I'm following orders, Sal. I don't have to like them, but I do have to follow them.
I love a man in a uniform.
It's kind of lonely in here, huh, Sal?
No, yeah, I did all that. And I went to the grocery. Hey, I saved us a fortune, man. You know, it really pays to be a smart shopper. You could take a lesson.
Listen, I've got great news. There's an opening in sales.
Sales? Like a salesperson?
Well, it's just an entry-level position, but the boss and I are kind of friends.
Oh, that's weird. You never told me about her.
Well, it's a him. I mean, we don't know each other that well. We're just friendly by the water cooler.
How friendly?
Doug.
Okay.
I was able to get us invited to his house for dinner. I mean, there's another person up for it, but if I make a good impression, I think I got the job.
Geez, Dorothy, I don't know. Sales. I mean, don't you have to work on commission?
So, I could make more money.
You could also make less.
Doug, I couldn't possibly make less. The job I'm doing now is stupid. I hate answering phones.
Hey, shh, quiet. You want everybody in the office hear you screaming?
You hate the idea of me making more money than you.
No, don't be ridiculous. It's just that I don't want you to be all panicky about money. It's not like we're in the poorhouse.
What's that noise?
Nothing. So I got the TV on. Listen, Dodo. Listen, I would never let anything happen to you. We're gonna be fine. You know, Harry told me about this company who's hiring security personnel.
We're not talking about you. We're talking about me. Why won't you ever support me?
What? I don't support you.
Look, Doug, when you wanted to go into intelligence, I believed in you. Whenever a case was bothering you, who sat up all night listening?
I mean...
When you wanted to go back to Jump Street, I wanted whatever would make you happy. So why can't you, for once, be behind something that's important to me?
Jeez, you're right. I'm sorry. I guess I have been really wrapped up in myself.
So you mean we can go tonight?
To your boss's dinner? Yeah, sure. We'll have a great time, and I know you'll knock them dead.
We won't talk about you or your work or the strike or anything?
No, I promise. Tonight is your night.
Thanks. Good luck with your security interview.
Hey, who needs luck? I'm a highly trained security machine. They're just being polite to all these guys. You and me are shoo-ins, Harry.
I hope so. Listen, I want to thank all of you for coming, but we've just filled the last spot.
Oh, thanks, Art. I guess I'll see you at 9 in the morning. Oh, hi, guys.
Hops, Aoki, Penhall. Are they here?
Come on, Sarge.
Listen, kid, if we're gonna win this thing, we gotta have everybody walk the line.
Listen, I support what you're doing, but I'm just not really into this stuff.
Kid, we don't do this stuff because it's in some kind of striker's handbook. This is a battle of public relations. And if we're gonna win this thing, I'm gonna need everybody out here so management can take us serious.
Come on, they'll give a number, we'll give a number, and they'll cut it down the middle.
How many strikes you been through?
None.
Let me give you a little hint, okay? This one's gonna get nasty.
Come on, you're talking about cops.
We're talking about guys' families. Let me tell you what's gonna happen. First, management's gonna get on the news and say that we're handing over the city to the criminals over a few lousy dollars. And then they're gonna try to split us by going after our leaders. And then they're gonna fire everybody and offer to rehire us back at the same old salary.
Fire everybody.
They're out to break us this time. And if guys like yourself don't stand in with the rest of us, we're all gonna go down the tubes.
I know what you're complaining about. I started my 12-hour shifts 2 days ago.
Yeah, well, counting this morning. My partner's been a cop exactly 5 days.
All we got to do is get through the next few days without an incident.
This thing is sensitive. play, Captain. Ready to roll?
Sir, it was an accident. I promise it won't happen again.
I have to file a report, Gary. And I hate paperwork.
You want to fink on me? How can you do that?
All right, all right. But if I catch you playing with that thing again, I'm gonna whack you with the newspaper.
I promise I'll keep it in my holster.
Oh, boy. Are you ready for this?
For what?
All right, here comes another one.
Don't let him through. Don't let him through.
So this guy's shelling out all this stolen stereo equipment, right? So I say to him, hey, call my boss. Spend a few extra bucks on renter's insurance. Believe me, you'll sleep better.
Yeah, well, I appreciate the lead, Mick.
Well, okay, it's not a big policy, but the guy's 25, right? His income's on the rise. In a few years, he'll be in a house, have a wife, a couple of cars.
Lisa, that was an absolutely fantastic meal.
Thank you, Dorothy.
Yes, I was just about to say, I can't remember when I've tasted a reduction sauce with quite that balance before.
Reduction sauce, huh? I didn't know that's what it was.
My aunt makes a wonderful reduction sauce. She used to call it pan drippings, though, and those were terrific pan drippings, Lisa.
Just the right balance, wouldn't you say, Doug?
None for me, Rito. If you have a beer or something, but the wine gives me a headache.
My friend, that is a 73 Sauvignon. Now, if that gives you a headache...
Something gives me a headache, Mick.
You know, I'm kind of a beer guy myself, Mick, although we appreciate the thought. Doug, I got a few frosty steins in the den. Let's say we crack open a few brews, huh? Will you excuse us? What a blowhard, huh?
The guy was a little much.
A little? You know, I send a schlub like that to a customer. Man, I can just hear our stock plummet.
Dorothy tells me that you have an opening in your department.
Do you think she'd be interested?
Interested? That girl was born to sell.
She does have a certain non-aggressive style.
Knowing when to push and when not to push is a real talent.
No, you're absolutely right. Anyway, I thought you needed a break from Mr. Motormouth, too, so... What's wrong, Doug?
Jeez, man, and I was really starting to like you, too. I didn't tell you what I do for a living, did I?
Get out of here, you losers. Turkeys. Hey, go get a job. Yeah.
Gary? Officer Sharp? Shift's over, Gary. Go home.
Thanks, Jeff. What a long night, huh?
Yeah.
I think it was a good one, though. I learned a lot.
You know, you're
really good cop.
Thank you and good night.
Good night.
What, Mick?
It was a great dinner party last night, wasn't it? A little wine, a little sparkling conversation. I bail my new boss out of jail.
It's not that funny, Mick.
Oh, it is if you're me. And when I slide over into sales, those extra bucks are sure gonna smell nice.
There'll be other openings.
For you? Yeah, maybe they'll open the back door.
Yes?
Can you come into my office, please?
Yes, I'll be right in.
Well, it's been great working with you.
Mr. Bowman, I'm, really, really sorry.
Ready to do this? I want you on my staff, Dorothy. Welcome to the sales force.
Oh, Mr. Bowman, thank you.
Gary, you do have a driver's license, don't you?
Yes, sir.
It's going to be kind of embarrassing if I have to write you a ticket, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Listen, anybody talk to you before you did this?
Become a cop? Oh, man, I wanted to be a cop all my life. I flunked the academy 3 times, you know.
Yeah, I believe I read that.
Well, this strike's like a dream come true.
You're not worried that when it's over you might not make it?
Actually, Captain Fuller, you shouldn't be saying that to me. I mean, we were promised if we crossed the line, we'd all have job security.
Job security is what this strike is all about.
We're not supposed to talk about the strike, Captain. And if you try to influence me, I'm supposed to tell someone. I mean, you crossed the line.
Look, Officer Sharp, I'm doing my job.
I have no choice.
But as far as you go, I'll just say that people, especially union people, don't forget quite as easily as you think. I mean, someone slashed my tires last night, Gary. And people like me.
So how goes the big war of attrition?
I can't talk about it.
You know, I got a buddy at the paper will pay big bucks for a little info on this strike. Sure I can get you over to my place tonight, maybe squeeze something out of you?
Oh, I'll be a little busy tonight.
Oh, with who? Oh, okay, I know. The secret talks.
What talks?
Old news Hanson, everybody knows about the talks.
You're not supposed to know about any talks.
So pretend I don't. So how late you think it'll be? Midnight? 1, 2?
You just did it again, didn't you?
What?
Mexican food.
What are you talking about?
No, you got me to tell you about the all-night negotiating session. Did you know about that? Did you know about that?
How would I know about that? You're the inside guy. So, are the two sides any closer? Come on, tell me something.
Are you going to talk to me, Dorothy? Come on, this is supposed to be good news. The rumor is the strike's gonna be over in a day.
I don't care about your stupid strike, Doug. I want this job.
Can't you see he's just trying to bribe us?
You didn't have to arrest him. He only had a little for himself. He wasn't dealing.
He did a controlled substance in front of me. I'm a cop.
A cop that's on strike.
No, you don't stop being a cop just because you're off the clock.
You could have looked the other way. But no, you had to arrest my boss and make me look stupid just because you're jealous. Well, I'm going to take this job, Doug, and you're going to have to get used to the idea.
Here you go. Hey, Dennis.
Hey, Judy, what's going on?
Just doing my duty.
Where's Stubbs?
What, you didn't hear?
What?
He got nailed for slashing Fuller's tires.
He didn't slash any tires.
Well, they pinned it on him because he was in charge of the picketers.
I don't believe it.
Well, believe it, Dennis, and it's on his record now. He's going to get demoted and lose his pension.
Hey. No, don't get up. I just came by to say hi. See how you're doing.
Oh, I'm screwed, Booker. I'm gonna burn half my pension. I'll be out writing pocket tickets. You want some tea?
Yeah, that'd be great. That tire slashing is bull. There's no way they're gonna make that stick.
It doesn't matter. The department has labeled me a troublemaker. You go in my jacket and I'll be demoted.
That's crazy.
I told you they're gonna play hardball. They figure they make an example out of me and the rest of you guys will fold.
You're a good cop. You got more collars than most of these guys will see in a lifetime.
Yeah, but they don't care. They don't know what it is to be a cop. They think all you do is you put your suit on, you clock in your 8 hours like everybody else. Hell, I never stopped after 8 hours in my life. Did you?
You're not a cop if you do.
Tell me about it, kid.
I just want to tell you that the guys are behind you.
We have a news bulletin on the strike
We'll help you however we can.
I'm here with police management spokesperson Barb Simcoe. Is there anything you can tell us?
We met for 17 hours and planned on meeting through the night. But union negotiators are stuck on a number that this city simply cannot afford.
What's the next step?
Tomorrow, notices will go out in the mail informing all officers who fail to report to work that their employment with this city has been terminated.
They did it.
More details on the labor impasse.
Just like you said.
On the 6 o'clock news.
They're out to kill the union.
Booker. Oh, didn't hear you come in. Just catching a little snooze between shifts. One of these all-night rides are wiping this old man's body out.
Well, maybe you should leave him to the guys who do him for a living.
You mean the guys who slashed my tires?
Yeah, those guys.
Look, Booker, you don't know me very well. So let me make this clear to you. I don't want to be doing this.
And I gotta believe you, right?
Hey, frankly, Booker, I'm so tired, I don't give a damn what you believe. Look, no matter how I feel about this strike, we were ordered to protect the city.
Captain, you're helping them break the union.
Hey, don't push too hard, son.
Captain, management has just arrested a guy for slashing your tires. He's given his whole life to police work. He didn't do it. And now he's gonna lose his pension.
If you think I'm gonna defend that, you're wrong.
What I think you're gonna do about it is nothing.
Hey, guys, do you believe what they did?
This bar is for striking cops, Harry.
I'm on strike just like you, Booker.
No, not like me. I support the strike. You're doing everything you can to break it.
I'm not gonna walk the picket line for something I don't believe in.
Harry, you wouldn't be making 1/10 of your salary if it wasn't for this union.
Oh, since when do you become Mr. Union Man?
Since I realized what they're trying to do to us. This isn't just about money. They're trying to make us crawl.
32.5 a year doesn't seem like crawling to me.
Well, Harry, they're not prepared to give us that anymore. And how low will you go? $100 a day? 75, 50? And maybe then we'll have to buy our own bullets.
You do what you want to do. Okay? When they put the list out tomorrow for guys to go back to work, I'm gonna sign it.
Guys never forget a scab, Harry. Nobody forgets a scab.
Gary, I was kidding about the driver's license.
Hey, it's my first credit card. You know, I tried from some banks and stuff, but for some reason they're always turning me down. I got this through the credit union. What are you doing?
The guy's driving a little too good for my taste.
Man, you sure they'll go back and forth on stuff.
What was I doing, officer?
You forget where you were going, Mr. Schaefer? It was a pretty quick turn you made back there.
Oh, sorry. I guess I must have been daydreaming. Can't really argue the ticket.
You want to step out of the car, please, Mr. Schaefer?
Sure. No problem, officer.
You want to stay with Mr. Schaefer for a minute?
Hey, what did I do?
X5 for requesting warrants and warrants on one.
Thought you guys were supposed to be on strike.
Only the stupid ones.
Yeah. Yo, Schaefer, 3426 98th Street.
Do you mind if I grab a smoke? Pack's right there on the dashboard.
Sure, go ahead.
Blue Chevy Nova, Papa Zebra John, 1. Gary! Run, don't run! Sheriff, what the hell were you doing back there? This guy's wanted for murder.
Well, how am I supposed to know that?
You're supposed to know what's going on around you at all times. You're supposed to be a cop. Let's go, let's go.
Doug, I turned down the job. I realized what you had said and you were right, so I told Reed to forget it. I mean, maybe I can do the job and maybe I can't, but the way I got the job was wrong.
Well, forget about it. I mean, there'll be other chances, right? And I'll be right there for you next time one comes around.
cross this line, Harry, you and I will never be the same.
I gotta do what I think is right, Booker. All I want to do is to go back to being a cop.
Hey, scab! Don't you know what you're doing?
Listen to me!
All right.
Don't you see what you're doing? If you cross this line, you're gonna kill us.
It's over! They beat us!
Who says it's over? They haven't beat us till we take what they give us.
Yeah! I'd like to keep fighting them, but I'm broke.
That's exactly when you gotta fight harder.
That's easy for you to say.
No, it's not easy for me to say. I'm hurting too.
Hurting is a wife and 3 kids and no paycheck coming in.
Don't you see? Don't you see what they're doing to us? This isn't just a one-time thing. If we fold now, the next time they're gonna come back even stronger.
I need money now. There comes a time when you have to look after yourself.
Then look out for yourself. You keep thinking that means going it alone. Well, you're not alone. We're all together. And the only way we're gonna win this is by staying together.
What makes you think we're any closer to winning now?
Yeah.
Because the city is scared. For the first time, they realize what cops mean to their lives. They're ready to give us what we want. All we have to do is see it and believe in ourselves.
A lot of effort went into this, along with a lot of personal and professional sacrifice from your negotiating team. Although there may not be any winners in this contract, there most certainly are no losers. You know, something pretty amazing happened yesterday. Management tried to break us with some pretty nasty scare tactics. And you people didn't fold. Because you didn't go back to work when people said you would, management came to us with a new proposal that your negotiating team can finally recommend. We may not agree with all of it, and we may not leave here tonight with the contract. But one thing they can never take away from us. We hung in there, and we helped each other as brothers. And I'll never forget that. We ask that you support this contract and that you vote in favor of it. Thank you.
Hey, Hanson, man, what's the story with Roosevelt? Are we in or out?
We're going in day after tomorrow. Fuller's scrounging off a couple of covers.
Harry, we got probable cause. Why don't we just drag the guy in?
No. We are this close from a hand-to-hand buy. No way.
Hey! Hey! Come on, guys, the floors! I've been working hard here breaking my bed.
Hey, I hear you rattled off some pretty inspiring words the other day.
Yeah, well, anything to keep from going back to work, right?
Yeah, well, whatever the reason, you made a difference. You can be proud of that.
Yeah, well, you might feel differently once you hear what I gotta tell you. They strung up the wrong guy for the tire slashing. I did it.
Uh-huh. That's, pretty rotten thing to do.
Well, I thought I could get away with it.
You're, not just saying this so Stubbs can get his pension back.
No, Captain, I did it. I mean, if I say I did it, that's the way you gotta put it down, right?
Right.
Great. Well, thanks, Captain. Sorry about the tires. I mean, sorry. I'll see you.
Yeah. Booker.
Yeah?
About those tires that you slashed, you owe me $480.
Thanks.